How may I serve? You are not. My life is yours.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's... What? Why? That makes no s... Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been... You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the... Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ. The sky ramp is restricted to military... You know what to do.
My life is yours.
The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Who wants to die first?
He's mine.
What's this?
My life.
Time to die.
He's mine.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave. I'd leave right away. Things are going...
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating annoying recitation.
A weakness is revealed.
Systems failing, master. Systems failing, master.
Something.
My life is yours.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed, and then my people will be eradicated or enslaved. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know, but that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebonhawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Ready to head. Follow me.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war,
I was part of the war effort, yes.
but you fought on the front lines to a
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs.
If I were you, I'd pick your...
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for...
You did nothing but murder.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will...
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed?
People died.
Well, I'm glad to have you.
Fine by me.
General, need some... Yes? Sorry, General, I'm... something else. Just working on the ship. I'm not sure. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics.
Yeah, something wrong? Not right now, you've got... Talk. Why, you trying to be my father? Are you sure you're a Jedi? That exile... Look, you're way too old for me. Even if... I mean, you're really good at... Besides... Look, if we start sharing a bunk, you're sweet. It's more than age. I thought I'd seen a lot. Run away? Go ahead.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable, and my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeat. Answer. I do not know, Master. It is extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task. Answer. It seems you would know more than I. My memory... Reflection. Of course, for some reason, that does not alarm me. Still, the loss of my higher combat and assassin... Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me. Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such... Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is all... Mockery. Am I... Statement. I mean, I've only just been reactivated, only to find that But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units. Conclusion. So it's... Answer. It seems you would know... Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin. Oh, how I... Answer. No. Answer. Answer. Statement. As I have studied your actions... Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them. Statement. Oh, Master, please, of course they are. In any event, I feel compelled to point out that your self-destructive path... That may be a trifle melodramatic, but frankly, it is something that all Jedi should hear. Statement. Master, it is nothing personal, but professional, and of course the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbag. Hypothetical. Master, it is entirely possible that one day you may no longer... It has happened before. As a Statement. Oh, I am aware of that, Master. Statement. Consolation. Master, everyone dies eventually. And... Statement.
Nice ship you have here. Where did... Ah, so it's like that. I guess it would... Now is there some... I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalore, but I will not be your errand boy. Fine. Now is there... The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead. Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls of... I'm sure there were... I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed... Now is there something... I thought that the Force... That's a good... Here you go. Now was... Already gave you... Now...
I don't know what it is, but you look different. We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath this place merely tolerates sentience walking upon it. It is pleased to have been left alone. There is great power in this place.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruin. It was said that Revan intended to return to Korriban to subdue any but Revan disappeared. It took a year or two for the Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on it. The Republic found evidence that several Sith lords escaped Korriban, fleeing to As lifeless as it seems, the dark side is very strong here. The Sith Lords would not ignore such a powerful place. You should go to the ruins of the old academy, if there are any traces. If you walk Korriban's surface, you should... I cannot. This place is strong with the dark side. It is difficult to center myself here. Korriban holds few... I will remain here and meditate. Our link the academy is on the other side of this valley. Dark energy fills these ruins, and even the... The structures you see around you are the plundered tombs. Each tomb was once infused with the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire, containing... However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak. And so these tombs fell, spilling their secret...
Yes, Master.
My life is yours.
The broken corpses before you are all that... I doubt there is much to be gained from looting these bodies. It... This was the tomb of Tulak Hord, known as the greatest lightsaber duelist. His skill was considered remarkable even in his time. If you were to face an ancient Sith Lord in combat, you would learn that we are as children playing. That is unknown, but supposedly he created a holocron to teach his technique to other Sith. Unfortunately, Tulak Hord's tomb was among the first penetrated by the grave robbers of the new Sith Order. Ahead lies the tomb of Naga Sadow, successor to Marka Ragnos, and the Sith Lord responsible for nearly conquering the Republic in the Great Hyperspace War a millennia ago. More recently, this tomb was where Revan confronted Uthar Vin, the leader of the Sith Academy. When Revan left Korriban, the Sith Academy was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule. And so, the Sith here turned on each other, resulting in the Before you is the tomb of the great Sith Lord, Marka Ragnos, a half-breed who possessed tremendous strength, both physically and... Ragnos held power for over a century, using his cunning to turn his enemies against each other. His death... We're standing close to the spot where Naga Sadow first confronted Ludo. Their struggle nearly resulted in a civil war that would have torn the Sith apart. Yes, it is the way of the Sith. They must continually test their strength against each other. As fate would have it, a pair of hyperspace explorers from Sinagar landed on Korriban. Naga Sadow manipulated the Sith into believing that this fear resonated with many Sith who were discontent with the lack of expansion. Fool! You've disturbed the spirits of this place, and they... Hissis are semi-intelligent beasts, corrupted and strengthened by... As creatures of the Force, they have a limited ability. Hissis are drawn to suffering and carnage. They must have fed on all the corpses left over. The angry phantoms of the Sith, too weak to influence the sentient, have...
Soon you shall know pain.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Systems failing, Master. Yes, Master.
How may I serve?
Yes, Master.
The honor is mine.
This way leads to the tomb of Ajanta Paul, a fierce Sith Lord. According to legend, the blade... Ajanta's dark spectre lived on through the centuries until Revan calmed the angry ghost of Ajanta Paul and showed him... Unknown. Some have suggested that the blade led to Revan's demise, as it did. That is only speculation, however. Where Revan won... Here, you can just barely see the Sith archaeologists' efforts to uncover... The new Sith Order sought to progress quickly by finding objects of power. I can only imagine what was lost forever due to the carelessness of these excavators. Now the excavation has been almost completely undone.
Yes, Master.
My life is yours.
Ready to serve.
The honor is mine.
Diagnostic. Obvious. Alarm.
How may I serve?
Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master. Ready to serve.
How may I serve?
Yes, Master.
There is great power in dark. I would advise you to finish your explorations within the...
Assassination protocol optimal. Accuracy ratio achieved. Switching to combat mode.
To battle. This
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
The honors.
Ready to serve.
This door was left open on purpose.
You can expect more than these beasts within...
Apprentice is here. Find him.
How may I serve?
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Prejudice set to maximum.
My life is yours.
Ready to serve. Ready to serve. Acknowledgement. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
A weakness is revealed. My life is yours.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Yes, my life. Yes, Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
A dark Jedi left her impression here. This door has been sealed intentionally.
Observation. It would take more firepower than we have to access the room beyond this door. Yes, Master.
The To battle. A weakness is revealed.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Yes, Master.
My life is yours.
Ready to serve. Yes, Master. Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
My life is yours.
Ready to serve.
My life is yours.
Acknowledge.
My life is yours.
Ready to serve. Ready to serve.
How may I serve?
Yes,
How
Master.
may I serve?
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Switching to combat mode. Optimal accuracy rate. Yes,
How
Master.
may I serve?
Ready to serve. Ratio achieved.
A weakness.
Acquired.
I've explored the south end of the Academy, Master.
Thank you for...
Yes, Master. Hang on a moment. There is something in these logs. It looks like the Sith aren't entirely...
To investigate this.
Yes, Master. Let me just retrieve... Stuck! Damn, micro-technologies.
Acknowledgement.
The honor is mine. Poison spreading through my body.
Did you come here for answers? There are none. The call of Korriban is strong, but it is the call of... I have studied you and found nothing. I know her as an apprentice knows that. I want her to die and see all that she has built. But you do not know her as... You have not survived her teachings as I have, and you have not bested her in battle, yet still she walks with you. I have studied you. I know the paths you walked in exile. I know your teacher. I know the fires that raged up. You know war, and I know of Malachor. You saw the heart of war. You are a wretched thing, a thing of weakness and fear. And that is why you will die.
Yes, Master.
How may I serve? My life is yours. How may I serve?
Scion. He cannot be defeated. He is not a beast of flesh and blood. This is not a battle that can be won. There will be another time, but it is not now.
She protects him. Find him. Hunt him wherever he travels. I will bring his corpse to her. Cast it at her feet. It will be as if killing.
Acknowledgement.
How may I serve?
Ready to serve.
A weakness is revealed. To battle.
Ratio achieved.
You are no match for us. The honor is mine. You are no match for us. The weakness is revealed. To How may I serve?
Yes, Master.
Honor is mine.
Ready to set optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
You are no match for us. A weakness is to battle. I shall make this one see.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. ready to
The power I felt coming through the cave is just ahead. I believe you are strong enough to explore the tomb ahead. This tomb has not been plundered. Its mysteries may still be intact, but so might its
I sense a great presence within this tomb.
Observation. The tomb ahead was devised to keep out...
You will have to face the challenges of this...
Do not heed the words of the Jedi Council. The Republic will fall if we do not act now. Already the Mandalorians have taken 3 systems along the Rim. They will only grow more powerful with time. Come stand with me. We will use our might to help the Republic in its time of need. The Jedi Council is wise, but will take too long to deal with this threat. We must act now. I have heard of you. Your masters speak well of you. The Council seems content to watch, to debate, while entire systems fall to the Mandalorians. If we don't act now, I sense you will join us. What? Who we truly are is defined by our actions. To deny your actions, it was within our power to end the war, and the Council chose. Their vaunted wisdom bred only in action, and that would have... So, if you could do it all again, the real question is, would you? The Mandalorians are... Would you do it any different, knowing what it costs you? So do you see so far that... And now you are all alone. Would you join me now? You didn't follow... She didn't join us that day, but in time, she came to our way of thinking. It is a familiar path. There were those who wished to follow you to war, yet remain behind. They came... Are you so certain? Every step along the way, but the time of words are done.
Com says we've lost another heavy droid transport. How can we break through the Mandalorian lines without support? The path... I know we've got our orders to press forward, but we're at quarter strength. We can't, General. It's impossible. General, it would be suicide to go forward. We already lost half the men just getting to the path. They've got the rest of the company pinned down by the... If you ask us to charge, will it make a difference? We will press forward if you ask it. The path is mine. If you ask us to... Thank you, General. Thank you. And now we fight.
You are to be commended for making it this far. You've revisited the dark moments of your past, and now your confusion is natural. The others...
Get away from her! She's a dark Jedi.
Atten, I've had enough of your snide contempt. I will protect myself from this...
Hey, what's the commotion here?
Stay out of this, Beodor. This is a personal dispute between Atten and myself.
You're threatening Atten with a lightsaber, and I...
The three of you would challenge me?
Think again, Kreia. Your dark influence...
Your friends are all around. You, of all people. So you will do nothing? Apathy is death. Worse than death. Because at least
Apathy is death.
Apathy.
Apathy.
Statement.
Apathy.
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 Apathy. You are to be commended for making it this far.
Get away from her! She's a dark Jedi.
Hey, what's the commotion here?
Think again, Kreia. Your dark...
Your... I am in. You overestimate the power of the tomb. Any change you trust in your feelings. They will lead you in conquering. Surely you have felt what awaits. Events are shaping them. Take care not to give in to vanity and arrogance. This breeds complacency and stagnation. Their prolonged inaction led inevitably to their downfall. The galaxy. You may not yet understand what you... Search the room you are in. You should be...
What do you mean, Pazza? This is Ronto Scrag. What house rule? Yeah, well, I'm still not convinced.
Warning, if you draw another ±1...
This droid. Pazak. Well, whatever.
HK-47. I did not realize that...
Query, what is...
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior.
Statement. If I require a
Oh, there is much work that needs...
Query. Have we had the misfortune to meet before? I believe I would...
Oh, and I have...
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation. The navicomputer... Statement. That is... Query. Why would someone lock the navicomputer? Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been. Statement. I believe you've been...